Welcome to the locker room. Today's message is a special one. It's a showcase. You know what a showcase is. It's where I bring a special guest into the locker room to share with all of you a message that is very important for all of us. And so today I have someone with me who's been in a locker room before. In fact, we got the most hits from having Simon in the locker room. I think he's somewhere in the... Oh, here he is. He's coming on. Simon, stud. What up? Yep. I got him. He's in here. So Simon is here to talk to all of us, you and me, about overcoming adversity. So Simon, let's talk a little bit about overcoming adversity. I know you personally, and I know that growing up as a child, you grew up in a very tough situation where your mom and your stepdad really had to do a lot to protect you from a very tough upbringing, and so you've overcome quite a bit. And so no one is more qualified to talk about overcoming adversity better than you, the more I get to know you personally. So why don't you talk with us a little bit about what it means to you, overcoming adversity?
I think what it means to me is success. I don't think there is any way to success without overcoming adversity. Any great act that you read about or hear about typically has somebody overcoming some form of obstacle or some form of letdown, having triumph, and you win in the end. I think it's the only way is through a little bit of adversity. You look at Michael Jordan being cut from his high school basketball team, and people that are supposed to be too small, just like me. I was supposed to be too small to play college football, and I started for 4 years, in a Division II school. And everybody that you look at, in business, out of business, accomplishing anything great, overcame large amounts of adversity.
So Simon, what would you say to us who maybe are having some adversities today and we're struggling in those adversities? What maybe are some of the steps or things that we can do to overcome? What do you think?
I think the first thing is to accept it. A lot of people try to avoid it, but I've learned to almost embrace and expect it. In a sense, I think you were the first one that told me, the bigger the dreams you have, the bigger the devils. Small dreams, small devils, big dreams, big devils. Well, I have big dreams. So if I'm going to have big dreams, then I have to expect. So if I expect it, then I know what's coming. I'm not getting blindsided, and I also know it's necessary in order to accomplish, anything great. So I embrace it. I buckle down. I expect it.
Wow.
I celebrate it. Because I know at the end of the road, if we could just push through, it's only a matter of time when we hit true success.
Wow,
it's part of the game, part of the journey.
Cool. So one of the first things that you do is you kind of expect this adversity because you're chasing big goals. You have big dreams, so you're expecting these things. What other? So I'm expecting any other steps that you can think of that come to mind in helping me to overcome.
Yeah, to me it always boils down to mind, body, and spirit. Mentally, watching your inner circle, who I can lean on, a couple close people you can lean on, because you're human. And when you feel bummed out, you should have somebody that can lift you up. I think physically, burning off steam, staying in shape. Not saying you have to train for a triathlon or the Ironman contest, but just getting your body moving a couple times a week, releasing those endorphins,
right.
Things of that nature, and spiritually,
Doctors say just even walking a little bit each day, something, getting endorphins released. Yeah.
And last for me is spiritually. I think we're three-part beings. Ray Lewis, I think said last, we're three-part beings. There's no way to separate it: mind, body, and spirit. And if those three things are not intact, we're always going to be kind of off balance, never really walking in that full mission.
Love it. As we close out this showcase, this segment on overcoming adversity, is there any other advice that you might give to those people out there who have some adversity right now, who maybe are having adversity in school, or they're trying to climb to the next level in their careers, or they're trying to overcome a sickness, and anything else that you might give advice to us out there who...
Yeah, just don't lean on our own understanding, like it says in the Word, just lean on, to me, I would suggest people lean on a higher power. I would lean on God and lean on your friends, but at the end of the day, just suck it up. A lot of people got it a lot worse than you. A lot of people got it a lot worse than me. That's what I tell myself anytime I feel like I'm down. There's a lot of people that have things that cancer and things that reasons to really be upset, worse than I do.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's a big one. Keeping perspective that there are people out there who have it far worse. That you're saying that would help us, realizing that there are people who have far worse situations to overcome. Awesome stuff, Simon. Always awesome to have you in the locker room, guys. For you out there, you've heard from someone who, if you study his life and you know him, he's overcome quite a bit. And so this locker room message for all of you out there, I hope you listen to it again and again, because we're going to have adversity all our lives. It's going to happen. And it's a matter of if we have big dreams and big goals, we got to expect them, like Simon is saying, that they're going to come, because you're going after big dreams. Have a strong inner circle. I heard that you have good people to lean on. Too often I find people will talk to someone who really is not going to give them good advice. They might tell you, no, you should quit. They're, whereas somebody that's of high character and so forth. So that inner circle, that was really cool, Simon. And then the last thing that you said, I love, which was spirit, Simon. I guess that's a grounding point for you and probably for a lot of us that we need. So for all of you out there in the locker room, hope you enjoyed this message. Simon, always awesome having you, dude.
Great to be here. Great to be here. Love you too, man.
See you guys later in the locker room. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?